Hello, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals, and I'm here with my bullet journal setup for December. I'm going to be using this December daily kit from Anything Elsie, which I'll show you in a moment. I've got lots of washi pulled out, so Simply Gilded, Colourful & Co. This one's also Simply Gilded. This one is Planner Society, and these two are... I don't know where from. That's the washi I've got. I've got Pentel Touch brush pens, Scrolls That Matter brush pens, and Papermate Flair pens, so I'm just going to move all of those out of the way. I have Distress ink in Lucky Clover and Candied Apple, and some ink pads to use for the brown brush pens. Then we have the Christmas kits. We've got various stencils, which I'll just quickly flick through. Not sure you can see them particularly well with the lighting. Let's move my bullet journal out of the way for a second. Got a Santa, a Christmas tree, a Merry Christmas, different Christmas tree, some reindeers, some baubles, some snowflakes, and some different scenes. So, got various stencils. I've got two bits of plastic for sort of colouring on, etc. off to the side. We've got some Planner Society papers, which I'm undecided as to whether I'll use, but I wanted to have it out ready. Bring the bullet journal back in now. And then we have the kit itself, which I'll just open up now. So, in the MIDI kit, we've got the full boxes, some habit trackers, some Bilgeus. We've got ombre heart check boxes, some short check boxes, some flags, some half boxes, some ombre weekly trackers, Monday through Sunday, weekend banner, some appointment labels, some quarter boxes, some washi, which is actually full length of 2, interestingly, and some scallop labels. Then we have date dots and sequin headers. Then in the December daily kit there is Christmas word strips, Christmas biscuit deco, some December daily Christmas planner deco, ribbon labels, journal circles, Christmas clipboards, flag tabs, flagged half boxes, and washi strips. So that is everything I have to pull from. So yeah, I've got quite a lot here. I'm going to be in and out of filming this, so if the lighting changes, if what I'm wearing changes, yeah, don't be worried about it, because I'm just going to be in and out, and yeah. So I'm now going to speed her up and get on with the video. Okay, so this is the third time I've tried to record this voiceover, and I have just got back from work. It is late. It is 8:15, like not late, as in it's late to be back from work when I was meant to finish at 5. It's Black Friday and I am recording this voiceover. So if I'm all over the place, I apologise. But yeah, or if I repeat myself or anything like that, it's been the longest day at work, so that's just an apology in advance. So all we are doing here is using some stencils to decorate the background of the pages, and what I'm using with that is this ink dauber with different colour pads for each colour I'm using, and either Tim Holtz Distress inks in the colours I've already said, and then some of the pens I've pulled in and just spraying a little bit of water on them. So all I'm doing with the pen is I'm colouring with it on that piece of laminate and then spraying some water on it. Yeah. So I'm just going to go through all of the pages I intend to use and decorate in different ways, quite often using this technique, sometimes doing a watercolour technique that you'll see a bit later and I will show you. And I'm just using these bits of paper to cover up on the stencil the bits that I don't want in the colour I'm using, essentially. I start off doing this all the time and then later on I'm like, nah, and I just give up and just put colour in the wrong places, which is absolutely fine, but yeah, not necessarily what I was going for, but that's fine. So yeah, just carrying on with that. This page I'm just doing some little like dobs of colour, and it blends quite well with the Distress inks and like spreads out, although that green looks really granulated, but I don't know why. Whereas the pen themselves, just the pen, sort of doesn't really blend very well. But oh well, it's fine. So like that brown blob is very definite, just a blob, but it's fine. This page I'm moving the stencil around and just filling in bits of colour where I fancy and different ones where I fancy. between it, when I'm pulling the stencil off screen, I'm actually just spraying it with a little bit of water and cleaning it sometimes. I haven't cleaned the stencil yet, you can see all the red and green on it still. And that's just because if you don't clean your stencils, the colours start to mix and it goes very brown, and you will see that, I think, on the next page, browny grey, and you'll see where I don't clean it and it goes completely grey, and I'll show you that shortly. Again, just switching which Dauber ink pad is on the page, and on this stencil I'm just blending the colours a little bit. Yeah, so here you can see me not cleaning my stencil, and that one's very red, and then this one I think is just grey. I'm like, this is not meant to be grey, that was meant to be brown. So I've gone off and cleaned it, and you can now see the stencil is perfectly clean and lovely. And the colours are much more what the colours are meant to be. And this is the watercolour effect I was talking about. So basically I'm putting some of the colour in different ways on the sheet of laminate, spraying it with lots of water and just shoving it on the page, blending in the colour and pulling it up. All those lines you can see on that piece of laminate is basically because this laminate is used for everything. So I use it for cutting washi on, which actually works really well, because paper, quite often when you use the laminate for when paper you cut washi with, you sometimes get the washi peeling up the one layer of the paper. It's really annoying. Anyway, onto this page, I got quite bad bleed through from my watercolour technique, which I've never had before. It was very strange. So what I decided to do was, basically, this was just going to be the outline that I've just done. Instead, I decided to grab my baggie with a piece of kitchen roll in and just dab on some colour generally. And we're going to go back to some stenciling for the last couple of pages. I think there are a few more pages to go before I show you everything all finished out. So yeah, we're just gonna carry on with that. I don't really have anything else to say about this stenciling technique, because it's all very much the same. It's just like, let's put all the colour in this part of the stencil, let's not put colour in this part of the stencil, etc, etc. So yeah, I don't know how much more I can say, so I'm just trying to think of things to say whilst watching myself fill in some stencils. It is Black Friday today, and I have shopped in way too many sales. I'm waiting for one more to happen. It was meant to start several hours ago, but the seller pushed it back, and it's now 3.25 hours since she pushed it back, and we haven't heard anything else about when she is reopening, which I think is quite poor customer service, but she's very individual in her stickers. I'm not going to say who it is, but yeah, she's got her own style, definitely. But there's lots of people very disappointed commenting on her Instagram. I'm sure if you looked at the Instagram of the people I buy from, and you've seen me buy from, so yeah, you'd find out who it was, but yeah. Anyway, that is all the stenciling and stuff done, so I actually have something to talk about again. Hooray! So we're going to slow the video down a little bit, and I'm going to start drawing in the calendar. And I definitely realised I can't count during this exercise. I tried to put 4-page and 1-page, or 4 days and 2 days, which does not make 7, it makes 6. I also forgot about the headers. So here I'm putting in a gap of 2 for the headers. But yeah, as in my day headers. So some of this line ends up being not needed because, yeah, there should be 3 days on that right hand page. And December starts on a Saturday, and I do Monday starts because that's how my brain works. And here's where I realised. So I just draw in the extra day. All the Sundays. Imagine a week without Sundays. How annoying would that be? How depressing. I'm glad that is not a thing. So yeah, just drawing in the last few days, and then I will go in and actually draw all of the lines that are needed and break up every day. I would love to tell you how big these boxes are, but I don't remember. Yeah, no, I just don't know. I could try and find my bullet journal and check, but I don't actually know where it is right now. I've been doing a project. Oh no, it's here. I just found it. Sorry if you hear some clittering and clattering. I'm just gonna pull it out so I can actually see what I'm talking about. Try and find the right page. So my boxes are 5 by 5. That was way easier, now I know what it was. They are 5 by 5 squares, and I've just left 2 squares at the bottom and I think 2 at the top because there's a good border on these on the right hand side. I think it's just 2. There's a good border on these pages, so I think it's just 2 on the top and the bottom, above Saturday and Sunday. And then for the titles of the page, I start to put in these like dividey bits, 2 by 5 squares, but I then realised because I moved into a B6, my date covers won't fit at all anymore, even using the cut down that I've been doing forever in my A5, because I kind of forgot I wasn't in an A5 anymore and this wouldn't fit anymore. So yeah, so I decided that doesn't work, and then pull in these other stickers to put the day of the week on. So yeah, just going through the days like that for now, and then we will go through and white out some lines shortly to make everything look cohesive again rather than all over the place, which is what this page basically was, and you know what it will be until I've got used to the B6 size and things, but that's fine. And like, I'm using a different style of sticker kit, etc, etc. I'm sure I have mentioned, but anyway, this sticker kit is from it is a December daily sticker kit from Anything Elsie, and I really love it. It's like one of my favourite things ever. It's got so many stickers in and they're just so pretty. They're just a perfect theme for a bullet journal month. So yeah, now we're just popping in that washi in a different place and pulling in some circles to pop like the month on and things like that. I can't remember this page, but I think it is. I write December on and I really hate how I write it. Yeah, is it? Because I end up with a red one anyway. Oh, I don't know. Somewhere I write the word December and hate it, so delete it and rewrite it. So yeah, just pulling in some more washi across the top from the washi sheet. Trying to vaguely make this look neat and tidy. And pull in a small amount at the bottom as well, just to make it look right, and I save that bit of the rest of that washi. I use that bit on the top right of washi to make things look right. Anyway, we brush the first letter of the day of the week in the little box things. I don't know what you call them. Boxes. Arrows. Things. Those things. So yeah, done that, and yeah, just cutting off everything. And I think, do we put in the date dots now? Oh no, I'm popping just something in that top right corner because with how busy the rest of the page looked, it looked really empty. Yeah, I'm popping in the date dots now, and I'm just using the date dots that came with the kit, and yeah, just picking up several at a time and just getting them down just as quickly as possible. Again, this bit of the video is sped up a little bit more to try and make it a bit more interesting for you. Moving on, where do we move on to next? I think we might, oh, we're going to write December in. Is it this one I hate? No, I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, it is. I just written December on to make sure it did fit, and I still like make it squished, but it's a little bit better, so it'll do. So I just pop that December down. Then moving on, we go back a page, and I think we work on our cover, maybe. Oh, we're using some of the word strips. Who knows? On this page, I decided to make it really simple, and then it's too simple, and then I just go back and forth a lot on this page. So again, I write December across, just straight across the sticker, hate it, and then try and fix it with a 2018, still hate it, and later I will change it and pop another sticker over it to make it work. And then I'm just underneath writing a little sort of definition type thing of December, quotey thing, that says, a month of lights, snow and feasts, time to make amends and tie loose ends, finish what you've started and hope your wishes come true. Then it has the phonetical spelling of December and says noun. And then, yeah, that is that page, and it's just lovely and simple. The reason I ended up putting my quote on this page was A, I just wanted a really simple cover page, and B, I actually really liked how that Christmas tree looked on that page on its own, and I didn't want to ruin it, so yeah. Anyway, here's where I stick that sticker over, and I'm going to rewrite December on that, and I'm going to be much happier with it. So that is that cover page finally finished. And for the left page, we are just going to pop this Merry Christmas stencil on the top to bring that in, and then we're going to stick some, I don't know whether I cut this out of the video or not actually, but anyway, I stick some stickers down, then I take them back off, so yeah. I'm sure some of you think it's sacrilege me using simply gilded washi to hold down a stencil, but it was what I had to hand, and I couldn't care less because I love all of my washi, and my washi is there to be used, not to just stare at and be thought that it's beautiful. Slightly concerned that my phone is going to run out of battery because I only have 3% battery left, and there's still a significant chunk of this video to voiceover. I might see if I can get it plugged in to my computer. So if you hear a bit of shuffling, that's why. I don't know why I didn't plan this better, but I didn't. Okay, we are plugged in and charging, so hopefully now we won't run out of battery. Hopefully. Anyway, I've moved on to another page. I got completely distracted, sorry. I am doing my habit tracker page. So I am using these circles, which I will split up into 31 squares. You can see on that bottom right hand one how I'm going to split it up. And I'm just going to label the habits with these little scallop labels. I don't know how else to describe them. And I just started by putting them at the top, and then it looked silly, so I moved them to the bottom. And that's fine. And I just move in the stickers around to make it work a bit better. And then I'm going to pop a title at the top of the page, I believe. Oh, I'm going to break up the pages first. Sorry, I'm just trying to turn to the right page. And yeah, so for the title, I put a strip of washi across with a little half box on. I also put some of the smaller circles around this page with just some of the biscuit stickers on, just for a bit of decoration. And then I felt like they didn't look quite right, so I'm going to outline them all. And there are some places the outline is messy and I don't like it, but you know what, I don't care, it's fine. Whatever. It's my bullet journal, it's never going to be perfect, it's fine. So yeah, just finishing off that outlining, and then I'm going to do the title. So here is my strip of washi, and then I'll just cut off a tiny bit to make it look nice and even, and pop a half box down. I'll put it in the middle in the end. I'm just debating where to put it / how to centralise it. But we get there in the end, and we're just going to write habits in there. So just pocket some stickers down. And here we are with the biscuit deco stickers. I really didn't like how that circle bauble looked in the circle. I was like, too many circles, no, not right. And just brush letter the habits in. The pens I'm using, by the way, in this video, that one that you just saw me write habits with, and I'm still holding there, is a Pentel Touch Food brush pen. And I'll try and remember to tell you on any others. For this page, I am going to do my video tracker, and for my video tracker, I use these half boxes, one for each video that I intend to go up this month, with a column for Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So this first column is Mondays, and I'm like, are they all going to fit? Is this the right amount of Mondays I'm going to fit in? But they do, I think. I don't think I brought all of these up and have to re-stick them down. I don't think. And then I'm just going to put in the one Wednesday video I do a month, and then put in the Fridays as well. So yeah, and I'm just doing this as if there was a diagonal line across the page with the colours. And I'm going to put some titles on in a second as well. That will, yeah, point to what day it is, and then at some point I'll put the date in the little flags for the video. I don't know whether, I'm pretty sure I don't do the title for this now, but I do put a strip of actual washi, not washi from the kit, down, and just put a half box over again for the title. So that is that page all done. I think about putting some washi here, but I decided just to leave it alone. I did do some splatters on this page as well, with green, or it bled through, who knows which. On to the page on the right is going to be my waiting on a brain dump, so I've just put a line in it just to divide down, and I've actually managed to put it quite well in the centre. Pull in a couple of these clipboards just to write brain dump and waiting on in. And that is literally all we're going to do there for that page. I think about putting some checklists down or something, but I don't. It might get prettier or checklisty later in due course, but not for the moment. So yeah. I don't know what I'm debating for now. Oh, I'm having a tidy up. I think I was going to go to bed at this point and then I come back in. So I just like to leave it a bit tidier. Yeah, and now we are on a different day because there my job has subtly changed. Moving on to whatever page I just did. All I did on that page was just put something down in the corner. And that was for my, to write Llama's Love, what the doodle challenge I'm doing for the month. Which will probably be Rando Doodles by Llama Letters. And for this, I am just splitting up. So I need I've had such a long day, I'm so tired. I'm sorry, that was a massive yawn. I could edit it out, but real life, y'all. Not that I'm at all American, I don't know why I'm yawling at you, but I am. And anyway, I'm splitting up these pages for my lettering challenge, which is likely to be Llama's Loves Lettering Every Damn Day, also by Cindy of Llama Letters. So I'm just popping in some date stickers as well to identify which day all of these doodle prompts are going to be for, like which slot is for what day. That's just useful if I get behind so I know where to go up to. This last page here, which isn't the last page you're going to see me decorate because I'm going to go back in and finish some of the pages I hadn't finished. It's going to be my present ideas, and what I do with this is I basically get a checkbox, fold it in half and stick a half box on top of it and stick the other half that is still exposed to the paper to make this like foldy up bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the person's name on the outside on the half box, and then inside I'm going to write present ideas and what I've got them, sort of thing. So we'll probably pencil it in when it's ideas and pen it in when I've purchased the presents. So yeah, that is what that is for, and it is going to take me forever, so I am going to do these first few at the normal sped upness of this video, and then I think I speed up the video even more. Maybe I don't know, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to end up with lots of them. I think I'm just gonna leave you with the music for a minute while I finish off doing this, because I don't really have anything else to say, I don't think. Oh, you know what, that's a lie, I'm sure I can talk about things. I'm just trying to pull in enough stickers here, and I'm pulling from a stash a little bit to try and pull in the right amount of stickers. I can talk about Christmas a bit, and Christmas traditions, and December, and how I love this time of year. I love Christmas, I love warm fires, I love snuggling up in lots of clothes. I just love it. But I hate how early it gets dark. I hate feeling exhausted because my body is like, it's winter, therefore you can sleep more, and you should sleep more. So I get really tired because I don't want to sleep more. So yeah, I get very exhausted, and I don't like that about this time of year. I get quite down in my mood, but you know, we manage. But I love this time of year. I love Christmas. I love like the joy it brings and the warmth I feel when I think about Christmas. And yeah, it's my fave. The reason I'm cutting down some of these boxes is because they are happy planner sized and they are too big, and I just need to cut them off to make the half boxes fit on top. And here I realised that the quickest way to do this would be to stick all of the check boxes down first, fold them in half, stick them down, and then go through with half boxes and put the rest of the half boxes in. And it really is so much faster. I can't really believe it. I'm just trying to work out where to fit that one because I didn't really want to put him on Santa, but needs must. So yeah, now I'm going back through with those half boxes. Stick come on and make this page complete. I must nearly be done with this video though. I feel like, I hope you guys don't think it's dragging. Let me know down below if you think this speed is too slow or do you think it's about right. I feel like it's dragging, but it is also the third time I've watched this, because it's the third time I've recorded the voiceover, which reminds me I should probably check I'm still recording the voiceover. Yes, I am indeed still recording the voiceover. But yeah, who knows what is going on. Other than, oh, we've moved on. Finally finished that. I am now working on my spending page, which has not changed much at all from how it's been for the last however long it has been this long. I think I've done this style for ages. The original inspiration for this style came from Tally That Quirky Girl, who is somebody I still watch on YouTube. And I love her videos. I think she's great. We're weirdly similar and it's really strange sometimes. But yeah, on that right hand page I kept drawing in lines in the wrong place and I just whited them out and just pulled in some ink over them to correct it. So basically how this works, I'm just popping that ruler down to guide where my line should be rather than to actually draw the line with. So yeah, that's what that's for. So my columns, the first one that's only on the left hand page is for date. The big section is for what and where, the third section is for the price of that, and the fourth section is for the cumulative price of all the things I've bought in that category so far. The page in the top left of the spread is for the totals, so the big box there is for the category, and the next box is for the budget, the next box is for how much I actually spent, and the last box is for whether that was more or less than I should have done. Yeah, and just pop in on some washi and things for a title. I'm just going to write December spending in, or deck money actually, and then I'm just going to pull in a few deco stickers to pretty this page up a bit because it's a little bit boring and depressing thinking about money when Christmas and this time of year is just tight on money for everybody. So yeah, but that's okay. I'm spending, like, I'm earning now, so it's less tight than it has been. But I think the thing is with this time of year is however much money you have, it's so easy to manage to spend that much, like whether or not you have it. Like you can expand what you intend to buy to fill your budget, like to fill how much money you have, and you always feel like you should, at least I feel like if I have money, I should be spending it on other people and I should treat other people and I should get them better presents. I'm really sorry that there's this gap here. I don't know what I've gone off to do, or whether my video is frozen or what. Oh, there we go, I'm back. Sorry, I thought I'd cut out all of the bits of that, but clearly not. Sorry, I apologise. At least you got to hear me blabber for a little bit longer. Yeah, so just popping in the last bits of title. The B is for budget, the A is for actual. That's like the amount of money I've budgeted for and the amount of money I've actually spent for each category. So yeah, that is my money tracker. What else do we have to do? Need to write the names in this. There's my list of names, so I'm just going to go through and scribble those on. I start off doing females on the left page, males on the right. Stuck in the middle with you. I don't know why that came into my head at that moment, but it did. So yeah, anyway, I'm just popping in all of the names and I'm just using the Pentel Touch brush pen again. And I have a Pigma Micron that I've been using as well, and that was lots of the use on the last page. I did actually get some new Pigma Microns in to start these spreads. I just have a spare one for lots for the people that I want to buy for but don't need their own little list. Gonna go back to the mood tracker, which I really struggled to come up with an idea for. Oh, I go and change my handwriting on that because I just think it looks better. Think about pulling some more stickers in, but I just leave it alone. For my mood tracker, I felt like I was really struggling to come up with a good idea. So what I basically end up doing is popping in some of these the arrow stickers and putting a mood on each one, and then I'm going to use the date dots that came with the kit, the set of date dots I've got left, and on the day, if I feel that mood, I am going to stick the date dot down of that mood. So it's going to be like a bit of a race to see what mood I feel the most each month for the month. And we'll see what we think at the end of it. But yeah, I feel like it's a good idea at the moment. I think it'll be a very good visual representation of how like many good and bad days I'm having, which I could really do with because I'm a little bit worried about my mood at the moment. I've been struggling a little bit more than I have been, and I just think it needs to be kept an eye on. So yeah, I've called it a race because it's like a race to see which mood I feel the most. Such an exciting, slow race. So we have sad, okay, productive, and good. Couldn't fit productive across, so I'm just like owning my poor spacing. I'm just showing you there like what I will do with the sticker. I think that might be nearly it. What else am I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna pull in a journaling card in a few minutes. In a second, soon, anytime now. There we go. This journaling card is from Planner Phase, and it's the only Christmassy one I had that vaguely matched in the colours. Pull out a strip of washi, and I'm going to basically use that strip of washi to stick the journaling card onto the left hand of this page. On the back of that journaling card, rather than the current thing, which is a plannerface.com advert pretty thing, I am going to stick in the challenges I'm doing for the month, and that just means and any key or anything. But I don't actually think I need a key this month, so I probably won't have one. So yeah, just pop in a title on this videos page, and I'll pop some dates in, do some bits of writing. I start off with this 15mm, and then I stick the quart box over it, half box over it. I'm like, no, that doesn't look right, so I put it in the 10mm washi. And that is the olive Simply Gilded bow, 10mm bow from the July pre-sale. If you were wondering, I'm just going to handwrite in YouTube videos using a Pigma Micron. And then what else have we got to do? We're going to write some more things in. Sorry, there isn't loads written in this video because it's just when I filmed it, it was just so far away that I just didn't have things to write in. So yeah, that is where we are up to, and yeah, I'm just going to pop in some dates, and then I will hand you over to past me to show you all of the finished spreads. So yeah, that's what we've got planned. Okay, so this is everything all filled out. I did intend to put like just Hello December and a quote here, but actually I really liked how the stencil looked in the end on that page, so I just left it like that. So that's my intro page. Then we have the calendar. So yeah, this was a bit of a hot mess as always, but it worked. It's very busy. Not sure how I feel about it, but it's fine. So that's that. This will have my challenges. It is a journaling card from the Christmas in July sale from Planner Face, and it will have my challenges for the month on the back rather than being a plannerface.com advert. This whole kit is from Anything Elsie. I don't know whether I've actually said that. So yeah, I quite liked having the date dots, gotta say. Then this is my habit tracker. So there are 31 little gaps in each of these. Alright, whatever habit it is, not yet decided because we're still in the middle of November. It's only like the 13th today, so I haven't decided what habits I'm tracking. So we'll decide that nearer the time and pop those on there. Then this is a bit different. I couldn't work out for the life of me how I wanted to do my mood tracker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little date dot circles that are left, and if I feel that way that day, I'm just going to pop it down, and like it is going to go down, and I just think it'll be quite a nice visual representation of how each mood is going. So yeah, I thought that was quite a clever idea. So that is for that. This can be closed back up again. Then we have my YouTube videos, so each box is a video, the day it comes out, and the date is in the little flag. I really like these boxes for that. I think that's a really good idea. So yeah, then waiting on and brain dump space, spending tracker, log, whatever you want to call it, the usual categories. I put the date, the spending. I don't have date sections in these. That's silly. I also haven't written these things in, so I'm just going to speed up for a second and sort that out. There we go. That's better. That's my spending log. Then we have space for a doodling challenge on that page. I'll put whatever challenge it is there, and that will relate to the prompts that will be there. Then probably we'll be doing Llama Loves lettering every damn day again. But anyway, this will be for my lettering challenge, whatever it is. Those are the 31 days. And again, I quite like having the date dots. You're onto something here, Elsie. Or, well, actually, Lou. The shop's called anything, Elsie. Then this is my presents spread. So, when you open these little doors, I'm going to have written either ideas or what I've actually got them, or progress or whatever. And these are all the people I'm buying presents for. So yeah, they are just, you saw me do it, but they're just check boxes with a half box on top. And I did pull in some others for this, although I've got loads left in the kit. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I have, so oh well. And then let's just show you quickly what I have left in the kit. And at some point through this video, I will have tagged in the leftover, my November at the end of November. It's just too early in November to show you how it's gone. Lots of these things I will use in my weeklies and my daily spreads, but yeah, at the moment, got loads and loads left. And I was trying to think of a way of using more stickers for my mood tracker, but I haven't got there. So yeah, that is everything. Let me just get it back into my B6. There it is. Oh, I can put my page markers in the right page now. So my page markers, I know I have 2 here, and then I have a paper clip which is currently missing. Ah, there it is. So we have the paper clip goes on this page, so that when you turn to it, it is the monthly. Then we have one of the page markers on my lettering challenge, and the other one will be in my first weekly or whatever. And again, I haven't set my weekly up with you because it's ages till the beginning of the month. I'm just re-filming this, so that will go there. So yeah, that is everything I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I really loved using this kit. I really hope that Lou makes from anything else and makes some more. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. You know the drill. Comment, like down below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!